Hi there, my name is Natalia Johnson. I'm 18 years old and I'm a sophomore at IU studying informatics. Welcome to my digital story. In this video, I'll share 3 major life events with you and relate them to the developmental theories discussed in U450. Let me start off by saying that the first 2 years of high school were the worst years of my life. Academically, I was fine, but I wasn't adjusting well in other aspects. In fact, for a period of time, my mental health took a deep plunge and I struggled to find a reason to get out of bed some days. When junior year came, I signed up to take AP English Language and Composition, the class that helped me turn my life around for the better. The curriculum and my teacher, our high school's English department head, motivated me to keep coming to school every day and for the first time, seriously consider higher education. This experience also helped me discover what I see to be as my overall purpose in life, helping others and being a leader. My experience with AP English further developed my cognitive and affective domains, which are key to critical thinking and healthy coping, as referenced by the learning domain theory by Benjamin Bloom. The work my instructor assigned made me analyze language on a deeper level and think about how different rhetorical devices are used to present effective arguments. While this may only seem helpful on an academic level, I'm able to apply this curriculum to my internal emotional processing. By learning different ways to compose language, I found that understanding myself and explaining my thoughts to others became so much easier. My interpersonal relationships became stronger and deeper because I understood how to communicate with honesty and purpose. On January 1st, 2016, I came out to my best friend Nicole. It was my junior year of high school and I had spent New Year's Eve prior with her. And several weeks prior, I made the promise to myself that even though it made me incredibly anxious, I was going to be more honest and open with people in 2016. A few hours after we woke up on New Year's Day, Nicole noticed that I was being awfully silent and withdrawn, so she asked me if something was on my mind. I was so nervous that I couldn't say it out loud and had to text it to her. She read the words "I'm gay" flashing across her phone screen, looked up at me, and said, "I kind of expected this. You're my best friend and I accept you for who you are." During this experience, I was in the encounter stage of the minority identity development theory by Schmidt. I was not entirely comfortable and confident in myself yet, but coming out was the first step in validating my identity and promising myself that I would no longer suppress my truth. Over time, as I came out to more people, I quickly developed pride for my identity and didn't care what anyone thought of me being gay. Growing up in Elkhart, Indiana, it was often very hard and very frustrating to find people who shared my ambition to succeed and my love of learning. Most, if not all, of the support and mentoring I received came from a small group of high school teachers. Despite my family being so vocal about wanting me to pick a college close to home, I sent confirmation to IU, packed my bags, and on August 16, 2017, moved 4.5 hours away from my hometown. As I made the transition to college, I noticed a striking difference between the people in my hometown and those in Bloomington, specifically in a constructed and human aggregate perspective, referenced by the campus environment theory by Strange and Banning. The constructed perspective suggests that people have a collective consensus of their perception and characterization of others. After taking classes at IU and working with student organizations, I perceive my peers as intellectual, driven, diverse, and passionate. I feel that they share my love of learning and making a positive impact, so I find a sense of belonging on campus. Additionally, the human aggregate perspective suggests that each community has a collective identity or set of dominant characteristics. This year, I chose to live in Collins, LLC, where the 5 core principles to live by are academics, community, diversity, sustainable living, and student empowerment. Everyone who lives here takes LLC-specific courses and participates in some form of student organization, while a large portion of students are also involved in advocacy and social justice. Although we are all unique in our own right and express diverse interests, we share the same 5 core values at heart. While I've discovered my purpose in life, made strides in being my most authentic self, and found my sense of belonging in the world, I am by no means a finished product. Every day brings a new set of challenges to conquer and a deeper life lesson to learn. In the years to come, I hope that my life at IU will offer me more opportunity to achieve the personal growth I seek. It was an honor sharing my story with you, and I sincerely thank you for listening.